Let me just make sure. Yeah, okay, cool. This is also one of the very few lobbies I can play Finley, so I won't play Finley. Ah! right on time. That's hilarious.
Out to kill anything human, or they're essentially killing each other. Unfortunately, radiation and bioweapons sort of have that effect.
You don't appear to be human.
No. I once was, but let's just say I was kidnapped before the war, experimented upon.
Can I pat your back?
This was the results of that experimentation. Illegal experimentation.
There.
So is this a different planet or a different universe? Different realm?
Different universe.
No matter what
It looks really pretty in this map. Not gonna lie. The post-processing.
I don't have much jurisdiction there.
Keep the arms inside the parasol at all times.
Pardon me?
Okay, I guess I'll go wait by the boat.
Hello, Finley.
So I wouldn't
Hi.
know.
How are you doing, dear?
I'm all right.
Good. Damnable flux. Having a nice conversation with a cursed object, and suddenly, yeet!
Cursed object?
Oh yes, apparently someone who wishes to become a benefactor for the guild.
Oh.
Good in curse management, removal, things like that, adjustments.
Mm.
Though I did not hear much else before I disappeared.
Yeah, Crispy's in map, but she's locked to desktop because she's got burn on her hand. Is it harder for you? This is a lot nicer for me.
Cursed flux.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too, Sam.
Shadows are a little dark though.
Hey. Thank you.
So in other words, they have free will.
You're fine to be here, Ollie.
Yes, but
As long as you
will kill anyone that threatens their beliefs or do not
You're fine.
appear human.
You know, I'm just, I'm anxious and worried that make it worse.
So the humans do this, or the mutants do this.
All the humans.
That damnable flux.
Say one thing.
Could not hear anything, and then suddenly I was
Yeah, right?
thrown into the forest.
I
You care.
figured something was up when I felt oddly alone. Sure that he's alright? I'm doing so hot. You're fine. going through something rough. Something. No pun intended. Oh my god.
I know a little minor bit of the context, but I mean, to some degree, I feel like part of it has to do with me, so it probably didn't seem. Oh, yeah.
Maybe I could add a flower field into my next one.
It's alright.
Yeah, you should go after Kisei, just in case you feel like returning him. I was about to. My back is killing me for some reason.
Then go turn in. You're fine. You're fine.
I'll need directions to your place.
Let me get a notepad and I'll give you them.
I'll go inform Kisei, so she doesn't come looking for me.
Yeah, Dave's over there.
Having a good day?
Being here is a lot easier now with this.
That's good.
Now I won't get headaches.
That's very good then. It is a very quiet day, so just enjoy yourself. And I hope you enjoy whether it's reading or writing your book. Plus, looks like Eyes is coming down the pathway, so
Oh.
I know you said that he was probably the only one that could potentially get you to bring any of your books, so
Yeah, they seem to be in a pretty
Yes,
heavy
we got a
conversation, so
Ye-
I'll just
yes.
let you
Lovely.
take care of it.
here's a note with
I found one. I had it in storage.
It
Just
should be
inform Kisei.
relatively simple to fall. I will. It's not in the
What
worst
magic
place.
is this?
It's near.
It's an enchantment.
Not exactly inside of it because I didn't have enough for the big
Oh my
city.
god. Can I
Now
look in?
knowing I'm glad I didn't because seeing Bunny's place inside.
Oh, that
Saphira
is
and all
gorgeous.
is-
Good job.
I didn't do it
the
myself.
best, but
So yeah,
But
good thing I'm a tractor,
I did
so
design the outside.
so the direction should
I
be
should
simple
have no
enough.
issue.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
There.
Once you take the boat back to the mainland or elsewhere, yes, I'll go make sure to go be with them. After I also see if I can go find a
You did a
lead.
fantastic job. It's very
If I
pretty.
can find
It looks like one of my old
Well.
corset vests.
Good night.
Good night.
Oh. Good night, Wolfram.
There's already a spare mattress and some blankets inside of the room as well.
Oh my god.
Well,
Now I feel left out. Now I want a parasol. Especially if it does something like this.
I don't know if I could find someone who could do this again. But I might be able to look around.
You don't have to do that. It's fine. I don't want to impose.
I wouldn't be surprised if Ivanka got it as a reward for something or trade. It's been years. When I found it, it was really dusty.
I assume so. It's probably a very old magic item. Also, corset vest? What's a corset vest?
It's like a more masculine corset. Like a vest, but with boning. And it can be cinched.
Oh.
I've always liked corsets. think they're
I probably have
mostly
this.
out of style now, though. So I went for something more modern lately.
Ah, yes, the casual but business
Very professional.
match.
Good thing I met Mrs. Crescent.
I'm about,
There you go.
I believe, 75% away from your first book. I've been kind of devouring it, not literally.
Let me know when you get to the second to last chapter.
Oh, don't worry. I'll be messaging you again if that's the case.
I'm excited to see what you think of the finale.
I probably will love it.
Right. Y- do you need to do patrols?
I need to check in on everyone. Then I need to go on a patrol a little bit after that. So it'll most likely be me walking around over here saying, hey, is everyone all right? You doing good? That type of thing. And then a couple minutes after that, I'll be like, okay, I'm going to go on a patrol. And then usually every 30 to 40 minutes after that, barring breaks, obviously, because everyone needs breaks. Oh. Hey, Mona.
Hello, Eyes. I regret to inform you that your job is going to be... I am having trouble manifesting. The longer I am away from my home, the harder it becomes to manifest.
Okay. What you were saying about my job being harder?
I need you to watch a specific individual.
Which one?
They, the dog snake.
Okay. You want
I think I caught them in a lie. They claim that they have a child that looks through their eyes and sees everything that they do. Which, if that was the case, I was going to immediately boot them, but once I raised that, they said, oh, no, they're an adult, a young adult. But I'm not sure if I fully believe them, so if you catch them saying anything sus... Yeah, they appear to be leaving. I believe, yes, they embarrass themselves in that, I think.
I don't know. Maybe.
Never mind. They're still there. But
Water.
anyway, keep an eye out for that.
Okay.
Obviously, have to be very strict for that sort of thing.
Do I have any other security on staff right now?
No. But I have a feeling that everything is starting to wind down.
Okay. Well, I can keep an eye on them. I'm gonna go through my known patrols and then essentially be within the area that they are in. Not, next to them, obviously, just within earshot.
Of course.
If you need help, I can go as a bird and let you know if they say something. If that's
That would
okay.
be-
Just kind of throwing this out here, but I can kind of hide in the flowers pretty easily.
You are not security, and you are not security, so no.
Mm.
I will not have other people beyond designated staff spying on people.
Very well.
Hmm.
As simply put, I do not know if I can trust you yet.
That's understandable.
I am sure you're
Fair
lovely, though.
point.
Roland, eyes. Hello. You.
Hello.
Hello again.
Hello.
It's fine. We could
I
just
don't
hang
see
out
you
while we're
speaking
within earshot of the other
Quite
thing.
familiar.
Hello.
Oh, there
I'll be
you are.
paying attention, obviously, to that
Right.
window.
She's having some
Hmm,
manifestation
forget what
problems today.
Understood. Right. Pleasure seeing you again.
As you?
Good seeing you too.
As always.
I'm actually going to be making my way out for the night, but it was
Of
a
course.
see.
wonderful meeting, and as always, a pleasure seeing you again, Madame.
As to you, safe travels.
Have a good one.
Travels to you as well.
Hmm.
Take it easy.
As to you.
Do you wanna?
Mm.
Mona.
Yes.
Oh, she's over here now. Okay. I'm essentially going to be hanging around them. I don't have enough staff in order to make sure other things don't happen, though. So I don't know if you're willing to just.
I can just float around.
That's okay. Thank you so much for doing that.
Of course.
Bye. I wonder if they're still there. Oh, sorry. Excuse me. So we're going to talk here for a second while it's less conspicuous, and then I'm going to turn around and walk that way again.
Mm. To talk about.
Almost like we're playing spy.
I've never, not actually done this type before. Mostly just hiding as a bird.
Honestly,
That's
that
a lot
ability alone
easier.
probably makes you a lot better than most be. I'm sorry. Were they just walking around with a sword?
At least not holding it. I think.
Is that like a visual illusion?
Not
Maybe.
sure. It doesn't look like they're holding a sword. At least from here.
It looked like they were
I
just
didn't see
holding
them
a
pull
sword.
it out
with a
either.
knife.
Mm.
It might be because I'm blocking certain things on my vision, so it looks like.
That's probably it.
Yes. Yes, definitely, that is it.
Hmm.
Okay, because I thought they were just walking around with a sword and knife.
Yes, that is why I usually have my eyes completely uncensored, because with situations like that happen often.
Yes, but here's the thing. While you're having trouble manifesting, you can manifest the world stronger than I can.
I do that even when I have no difficulty manifesting.
I feel like you didn't understand what I meant, but okay. It's okay, you're tired. Let's go.
Our eyes are just as strong as each other's eyes.
I'm just gonna let it go now. Alright, bye. Actually, have you eaten?
I I don't really need to eat food.
Oh my god. Do you eat bloody food? Like,
Ah,
it was just like a rare steak.
well, I can eat food. I just don't need it. So I always feel
good, 'cause
rude taking it from others.
it might have been an issue because roasting, cooking, and preparing meat is an Orcish tradition. And I wouldn't want to have to not do that.
I can definitely
God.
still taste things. I just don't get any nutrients from it.
This
That's
kitchen, France. Everything's tiny.
it.
Look at
It
this
looks
bowl.
fine for me. Maybe a little small.
A little small for you is very small for me.
I am very
God, I
small.
would have to like literally sit down to use this sink.
At least you can reach the top of the fridge.
Yes, I would store things here. Keep
Put
it away
the
from the
cookie jar.
yes, blood jar in this case.
Blood cookies. I don't think I've ever.
Actually,
I don't know if anyone's ever made that.
I actually heard of this thing. I need to research it more, but apparently you can substitute eggs for blood. Like
Oh.
anything that has eggs in it, you can substitute with blood, and it'll cook the same way. It'll just be redder.
Huh.
So eggs, cookies require eggs to cook them, so you just replace the egg with blood, and you have blood cookies, and it would taste very similar. Just bloody.
I like it very much too. Maybe that's something
It's because,
to experiment with. I could bring one of my
Do you actually?
bags.
Yes, I love cooking.
I don't admittedly know how to cook very well. I
It's
don't
okay.
generally need to.
It's okay, I can do it for you. Or I can teach you. Either one.
Mm.
God, these things are short. Okay. They can just sit over there. Actually, I think I better do the other one. Ah. Much better.
Now you can efficiently do your job.
Sadly, they're leaving.
Mm.
So we can't have this nice sit out. I'm so sorry.
A shame.
Yeah, shame.
Ooh.
Now I have to wait a little bit so it doesn't feel awkward. Like I'm following them, which I am.
Mm. Maybe this will help with security-based book.
That would be funny. Alright. I think they went down somewhere. Let me. That's so cool. Yeah,
Have you seen the Madame?
She has been talking to me on and off, but she most likely is flying around because I asked her to keep an eye out. Because I don't have any other security.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's true. I was just asking because I know Jaden told me that he wanted to speak with her. I'll be walking around then.
If you want, if I see her again, I'll let her know.
Okay, thank
I
you.
guess here, in this case, because she's kind of hard to see right now.
You can see her. She's like a very small orb. If you can see that. I don't know if that's just an
Very
undead thing.
small orb.
Maybe I'm
Spirit orbs.
You know, I'm
Maybe
feeling my
I'm not
namesake.
paying attention.
Also, Echo, let me know if you see a black-tailed lamia around.
Okay, why?
It's just I need to keep an eye on them. It's a security
Okay.
thing.
Ghost orbs, write that down!
Okay, well then.
I want to play Phasmophobia again.
I seem to have lost them.
Mm.
Maybe. There's not a lot of places to be, though, so.
It is a
I guess.
pretty small island. So, do you just have low staff generally?
Not normally. Usually there are at least 3 of us. I recently added an addition, which was the green tiefling, if you ever met them. Name Amanda.
I think I've seen them
right
before.
Right now I have 4 members. Sadly, 2 of them could not make it for personal reasons, and the only one I had on staff left right as I was talking to you, which is Wolfram.
Well, if I had any security experience, maybe I would apply.
Considering your natural buffs, I guess is the way to put it, you'll probably be better than a lot of people.
I don't know how to fight, though. And I also generally when I fight, sometimes I hit harder than I mean to.
You need control.
Mm.
I can teach you that. If you want.
That might be nice. If I'm not trying to hurt anybody, I don't. But it's just when I try to, then I accidentally do too much.
Hmm. God. Let's just start walking in about 10-ish seconds.
Ooh. I have an idea.
I saw them. Thank you.
I wonder if the brush is too thick.
There's people in here. There's people in the pond.
They're just
I'm gonna have to check. I'm gonna have to keep an eye on that. Did you see them?
Just barely. See?
Okay. Now we know where they're going. Hey, we can go down the zip line. That actually makes things quicker.
Oh.
Have you been on the zip line yet?
What's a zip line?
It's when you tie a rope on a higher location to a lower location and then make a seat or some type of apparatus to hold on to, and then you slide.
Right.
Well, I think it out. I would not say this is worse. If this is what you need, this is what you need.
Hello again.
below.
Give us a moment, dear.
Sorry, I was looking where everyone else was.
Kisei has that covered, so I don't need to intervene in that.
Mm. Guess I should probably put this away. Oh.
Technically, you don't need to. You only have to hold onto the rope with one hand. You're also in the shade right now, so that helps.
Well, it's still the indirect sunlight.
Yeah. It'll look a little ridiculous, but you could make a backpack that that has the pull up, and you just walk around hands free.
That's a fair point. Okay. If I can find it.
I believe it's right here. If you right here.
Oh. For some reason I have to be far away to see it. Okay.
That is weird.
Ooh. That was slower than I expected.
One second.
It gives them migraines, but also it makes them less powerful.
Onward.
Makes them feel weak. Weak. And very bad headaches, but Finley doesn't talk about it.
Hope you had fun.
I thought it would be faster.
At the gondola thingy.
Yeah, here's the one that you were looking for. I'm going to continue looking for the madame. She already found them.
Yes. Thank you. I was just gonna ask how they were doing. Also, how are you doing? You good?
Slightly back pain from trying to land in the water by the mountain, but aside of that, I'm doing decent. How is the oil? Did you get any results?
I would talk to our alchemist Jackson for that specifically.
Ah, okay, I don't know the name, because I know there was more than 3 of you. But yes,
Human. He's one of the
physically
two
doing
humans.
good. Ah, okay, 2 humans. One with eye patch, with very
I think
colorful
they both
outfit.
have. Yes, that one. They both have eye patches.
Oh.
As for you, I wanted to introduce myself.
Magic umbrella.
Oh.
My name is Ice, and yours?
It helps me with the sun.
I'm sorry, say that again?
Oh.
Polina.
Amazing.
Hello, Polina. I'm usually the head of security here, so
So can other people go in there if needed?
if anybody makes you uncomfortable or there's any type of consent, just let me know and I'll take care of it.
They can. It's not a
Let's just say I'm just a little upset.
fabric or anything. It's just a very small space, so
If you need
kind
to
of a personal
extract
bubble.
yourself from the situation, you can do so. You're not held here by any means.
Makes sense.
I know, I just feel like I need to talk to someone.
I'm looking for magic items for becoming a rogue.
Hello,
But I might need shoes first. I
Mm,
squeak too much with my claws.
maybe that, or you could just
Is it of
file
a
them
personal nature?
down more.
The
We'll try.
old lady.
Need to find that good middle ground, because climbing.
The good
Mm.
Sorry. Go on.
Lady charge of this?
I actually have a question later for the big fella.
The echoey voice.
Guild Mistress.
I'm
So-
sure you,
so
you
is
can
it-
when he's
Is it
not busy.
bad to call
Conversation
by
for-
description someone who has sharp ears and knife ears? Or
Yes,
if you don't know if they
that
are
is
an elf or not?
rude.
Okay.
Generally, that's a
Requires a lot of introspection. I was
what's the
just trying to
term?
take stock of why you feel that way.
Slur.
Slur.
Mhm.
Or
I am not an elf.
I know
by the way.
elves and other kin has like description like, oh, you're a knife ear, or
Obviously,
No,
different
not
dwarves with their big belly.
are useful.
Like
Those are
pigs.
both very rude
They are.
caricatures.
I'm glad you see it that way.
Okay, I will try to avoid
I've known
using this.
him for a long time.
I'm trying to think how to
She
describe
wouldn't
people
just
or...
randomly
Oh yeah, it's...
hurt someone without any.
Because on the seminar, but I accidentally said knife ear when I was pointing to a
She most
newcomer.
likely spoke what she thought.
Like,
and
oh,
didn't
it's...
think,
I
didn't
couldn't tell if they were an
realize
elf or... Because the Lamia also has pointy ears, like daggers.
Yes.
So that made me realize I need to find other words
on being a mother to
or
a
ask for the
daughter.
name.
That's generally what you should do. Asking someone's name rather than calling them out by their race, especially
Yes.
slurs.
Interesting. I feel like there's a lot of context there that I'm not privy to.
There is. We were discussing about, explaining about my world and about the mutants that attack the humans.
Good to learn, good to learn, good to learn other means.
Mm.
She
And
basically put
to be
onto the
clear,
question
I am not an elf.
the mutants
I just have pointy ears.
the right of peace and
Oh,
not to be
okay.
hunted.
N-
If I
not
had a
sure
mutant Lamia,
why,
we've been
though.
coexisting with humans. Sentient.
Guess it's a body
Oh,
change.
now I see. They are upwards rather than
Not outwards.
this way. Like my horns
That's
are back
actually a good question.
instead of
Because
other
dragons as well
kobolds.
allows any facilitation of
other type.
if one side is
But you I can describe if I don't know your name in the future or forget. So just, oh, the lady with the umbrella.
versus
Yes,
I'm
the only
a
one with an umbrella at the
man.
moment.
peace is possible with sentience.
Oh, sorry.
And my name is Finley.
Yes, just a little difficult with my words, yes.
Hello, Finley.
All the
Yes,
mutants
sir.
are technically
Yes,
animals.
sorry.
Nice to
You have long
meet you.
hair, so
Sentients.
I had difficulty. My name is Gibbsbite, Kobold.
Nice to meet you.
Thank you.
I guess I am shrouded in darkness.
You know your world
I'm not gonna cut my
better
hair.
than they do. As much as I respect
Fascinating.
them, she might not be getting into all the context. So just understand. Don't let it hold on to.
And again, it wouldn't be the first time I mistake,
Before
hair.
and process.
Hair doesn't have a gender.
Because a lot of things with these different worlds are very foreign to me.
True.
And I've only been around them like the whole.
And you
universe
you can always
for
just
maybe
ask someone their pronouns.
Yes. I heard it's
It's a lot to take
pronouns.
in. I lived in
Your pronouns will be
entire
he,
life,
him?
but
I am okay with either he or they.
it's also okay to take
Understood.
time alone to process. To say, sit somewhere and go, why?
We'll try to remember.
What are yours?
Take it slowly.
Oh,
one step at a time. Talk to a new person.
he, they.
Learn about them. Take a break. Talk to another new person.
As Kobold, we have genders and pronouns, but we usually clan names.
We
We
take things too personally.
very short names, Gibbs.
And I know people from different
And
places.
other
with different
kobolds,
thoughts,
we
so
only
it's
have a
never
first
good idea
name,
to
but
take it
I got the
personally,
second name,
because it only makes yourself feel worse if you do.
which was right.
Okay. Well, I have to keep looking around, so you're going to be seeing me in the periphery a lot because I'm going to be essentially walking around patrolling, talking to people to make sure that they're okay.
Did you build this umbrella or did you buy this
I
umbrella?
need to keep making sure that other people.
I'm not sure how I got it. I got it a very long time ago.
Appreciate the chat.
Thank you.
I know at least I customized it.
Hmm?
He was asking where I got it.
Learning.
Learning. Okay.
Also, this is the first member that actually speak about pronouns here.
I'm not a member.
Good. Oh.
They're not a member.
Okay.
They're a visitor.
Oh. Okay. I know there are some members and not some that are visitors and some that are still doing the seminar.
Well, so... Actually, weren't you in the class?
I were, but I did one question wrong. One question.
Oh, you have it. So you have next week, or next class. It's fine.
It was the one about no penalty if you move away question. It was all of the above. Not just
Yeah, whenever there's an all of the above question, you have to take into consideration why the all of the above question is there, because usually when that happens, the other three answers feel right also, but it's because they're all right or all wrong in some cases.
Okay. I thought it was like a trick question because they did speak like 5 minutes about
Finley? Yes. We need to go walk around again if you want to keep going.
Okay.
Okay. I'm sorry, but I need to keep going, looking around to make sure
no problem. Can I follow?
Suspect is happening.
There's no one here here. Everyone is...
There's someone here.
There is someone right over there. But also, there are quite a few people on the top of the mountain inside the pool. There's like 3 at least. So if you want to hang out there, you can.
Will do. Thank you. I think this one is asleep.
I feel like I should have a junior deputy star.
That would be adorable. And yeah. I can see what Madame meant. They gave me weird vibes.
Vibe check not passed.
It's vibe check inconclusive, which is not better than passing vibe check. Which I do check the pool there, or the beach area. Okay. So a little corner over here, some people can hide. I actually really like this little corner, but it has like flowers around it and it's like next to water.
Maybe I should get a swimsuit.
Alright, if you want.
I don't think I've actually gone swimming in very long time.
I'm assuming you would have to wait until like it's night and then go swimming.
Pretty much. Unless I want to wear a full wetsuit. Which, to be fair, I think I could pull off, but not necessarily the look I'm going for.
What is the look you're going for?
Cute.
Accomplished.
I want to look like an accomplished book writer, even though I'm not. I'm dressing for the job I want, not the job I have,
Same.
which is none, because I'm unemployed.
Okay. They just...
Ah.
I guess they're done.
Right.
That makes my job a lot easier.
Hmm? Did they
Makes my
poof?
job a lot easier. They poofed.
Oh, flux or left? That is the question.
I have no idea. We should avoid that because that's a private thing.
You can't come. I mean, you're not there to be summoned.
Excuse me. Are all of you okay? You good?
Hello.
Oh, I'm doing good so far, thank you. I'm a bit sensitive to the light. The shaded pond is excellent.
Okay, I'm glad. How about you two?
I might be heading out
You
soon,
good?
though.
I assume so because you're in a very relaxed position.
Oh, were you talking to me?
Yes, several times.
My apologies. I assumed you were.
Finley makes no claim.
I'm fine, thank you. I'm just relaxing.
Because he's so tiny.
I'm gonna keep walking around, but you might see me back again. I'm fine. I'm just doing my job.
Thank you.
I'm just following.
Carousel, by the way.
Thank you. It helps me with the sun.
I understand. I can't go anywhere without
I should
bright
definitely
light.
get one.
Without these glasses.
You fell into the water. That water is like one.
Bye-bye.
You would have broken into a
Huh?
million pieces.
Bye. You'll be
You
seeing
would have
around.
literally exploded.
Hello.
Dragon heritage.
Careful of
You're new, right?
the edge.
What?
Edge. That's you.
Oh, I
Yeah,
used
yeah.
to have a horn jewelry.
The
I
edge.
need to do that again.
I took a potion
I'm
though.
on the edge of glory.
I'm
I'm not
fine.
gonna fall.
There with you. I'm on the edge of glory.
Sort of, there were these golden cups.
Noted.
Oh, wait, I probably should listen. I'm not, this isn't my house. Snake.
I was trying to follow the book with
A
falling
slippery little
high fall.
snake.
Oh, you might have to let them through.
No, it's okay.
Be careful of your tail. It's pretty heavy. If it goes down there, you'll go with it.
Have anything on at the moment. I tried not to overdo it.
Fair enough.
Good observation.
I mean, it's kind of obvious. Sorry, I didn't introduce myself. I was falling asleep.
I'll introduce myself first then. My name is Ice. I am the head of security here. I tend to just make sure that everyone is nice and comfortable so that someone doesn't overstep their bounds. And your name?
Oh, okay. Oh, my name is Flare Vindicator. Flare, like
Hello, Flare Vindicator.
Flare.
Oh, okay.
Hello, Flare. I hope you're enjoying yourselves.
Hey, that's Yuri.
I just got here, and he's the first person to talk to me, so...
Yay.
They're rather talkative, so it makes sense. It's a good thing.
Well, if anything, I think I was the one who was talking too much.
No, it was very nice. I actually enjoy speaking, especially when I try to learn how water works. I still don't understand. So, is it a species called Fae, or is it like a group of creatures called Fae?
It's
If I
a...
remember correctly, group. Right?
Yes.
It's not,
I may have
one
accidentally brought
species. It's kind of a full plane, but they all have a similar categorization.
So what happened to me is 2 fairies found me when I was a baby, and they were like, "Ew, what is that abomination?" And then they raised me.
Oh.
Oh. I'm sorry.
My name's a joke.
Oh.
Oh, the reason why I'm an abomination is because I had metal on me, I think. I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm a bear. I'm like a sun bear. They're like really tiny.
Ah, okay.
Oh. Hey, another bird.
I think that was a bat.
Ah. Oh, I
Some
think
bears
they're
are
also
like this
vampire.
tall
Oh.
in real life. They're kind of little, and they have
I did not
really
notice at least one other of my kind here.
Oh, like chameleons. One of my siblings has a chameleon familiar.
Some bears are
It
also
was
very ugly. Explains the looks. Anyways,
Yes, you were asleep early and I didn't want to wake you up just in case, but then you woke up and then we start talking and we haven't stopped
because I
talking.
heard you walking to me.
Yes, yes.
Yep. What's your name?
No one left behind.
Me?
That's a really cool name. Yeah.
Finley.
Finley. That's
Wait.
a great name. It's fun to say.
Finley, not Finley. Finley.
Hey, look. Finley is friendly.
Oh yeah, that's a good way to memorize it. Yeah, Finley is friendly. Yeah. I'm still having difficulty with the common alphabet. So if I say some words wrong, like I believe I said goggle, but it's Google.
For eyes, you can say eyes is wise.
Yes. Eyes is wise. That actually rhymed. You should be a poet.
A poet, and I didn't even know it.
Art.
I'm gonna stop now.
Yeah. But don't stop. Because maybe you can perform.
It's just their sleepy character.
That is correct.
I like his little sleepy bear.
Who's playing you the lute?
I see bards play lutes or guitars.
Ah, okay. Yes, they do. They play a lot of instruments.
Lutes, guitars, lyres,
Has a mind of its own.
harps, harpsichords.
My tail has a mind of its own, but it's about this big.
I used to play a harpsichord. I don't think I remember how to anymore.
What is the giant one called? That it's like you can't carry the harp around. It's like a big one.
Grand harp? Is that?
Oh, a harp.
There's big harps, and then there's handheld harps. Those are lyres.
Ah, okay, lyre.
A harpsichord is similar to a piano or a pianoforte.
Yes.
I think that's what I meant was a pianoforte, not a harpsichord. There's so many more instruments now.
You guys.
Oh yeah.
Know that it's extremely bright here, right?
Yes.
Is there like no nighttime?
I think that they're just not opened during night hours.
Oh, that makes a lot of sense. You're lucky you have a thingy.
I get migraines in the sun.
it's kind of funny. I'm called a sun bear.
Has the fan been coming across this whole time?
Because it's a sun and I hate
the fuck. Harpsichord is similar to a piano. Pianoforte is also fairly similar to a piano, but it's different. Pianoforte is a little more simple.
It's good.
I could see it coming across that.
I'll let her know if I see her that you want to say that.
Yeah, they're small.
You wonder where she is. Cause
I still think Vindicator sounds pretty good last
She's
name.
kind of...
Even if it is a joke.
Hard to see right now, and she's flying around. So
Vindicator.
It's a little hard to catch her.
I think it honestly just means healer or something.
There's always next time.
Guess you could say it's a bit of a culture shock, really, for me.
Journey.
I know those can be very uncomfortable, so...
Adventures.
Take it in stride.
That's probably the reason why I took it probably in a bad way.
I don't think I've ever met them before. I didn't recognize their voice. Neat! Oh, forte piano.
Oh, you're gonna have your own show.
I've heard it referred to as a pianoforte as well, but I guess it's a forte piano.
Yes. This.
I hope you have
Born a sun bear, but adopted by pixies.
I will. I'll be looking forward to next time coming here.
Fairies.
Sorry.
Are
Very
you
well.
headed out?
Yeah,
Yeah,
they're heading out.
I hope you had a good day.
I did, thank you. You have a good one.
Safe travels. Man, the other lamia was very nice. Didn't speak with them much, but they looked nice. When they were talking with others. I was speaking with the hooded man with the purple lady. A lot.
I haven't.
Celine?
I don't know who you're talking about. I only know you guys.
Oh, okay.
This is like my first time here.
Oh, this is my second time. But I met also some of these members at Inkwell Tavern.
Inkwell Tavern. It's a nice
It's owned by a Sir Quill and Leaf.
His name is Will, and it's called the Inkwell.
I might walk around again just to make sure there's nobody hiding around.
Thank you.
I'm gonna hide in the bushes and jump out and get you.
Please don't do it, so I don't want to actually hurt you.
I'm too lazy for that. Too sleepy.
Fair enough.
I'm sorry.
Alright.
I can give you a bird jump scare.
Bird scare.
I've been trying to learn some of the bird intimidation dances.
You need the display tactics where you like do your wings out. Yes. Very intimidating.
I think it's important to seem as much like a bird as possible. But also, I just like birds.
Yes, they're actually quite fascinating.
I used to love bird watching before. Not that many nocturnal birds. Some birds of prey are, but not a lot of the songbirds, which I like the most.
Yeah, they actually are quite pretty. What made you like mockingbirds? I believe that was your favorite.
Mm. Uh,
What made you like them more than any other bird?
I just think it's neat that they can mimic sounds of people or other creatures.
Mm. It is actually quite a terrific ability. It's actually wonderful. A little bit. It's very interesting.
There have been a lot of neat stories about them over the years.
Like what?
People being tricked by them. Mostly.
Ah.
Some.
So they fall into the same symbology as like foxes.
Ah. I like foxes too.
I'm starting to sense a theme here.
Maybe there might be a trend.
I don't think anybody's actually here.
Like it too.
Might as well check. I think they actually left.
Seems like
I can go back to my normal duties.
Hooray!
Which means I can just hang around people and then occasionally go on patrols. Instead of doing a patrol constantly.
You know, I realized probably today, you're the first person who's not a vampire that's talked to me about blood. In a way that's not weird. Like, drink my blood, please. It's kinky.
Oh god, that's not kinky. That's just annoying.
It's intimate, but not kinky.
No. People who say that is kinky are telling the world that they don't have much experience with what actually is kinky.
It just makes me feel weird.
I can understand. It's interesting when people have preconceived notions on things that you are into or what you are based on your race, anything like that. It puts you in a very uncomfortable situation because you simultaneously have to defend yourself in terms of like a group, but also at the same time not offend them because they're actually saying something. And I'm putting this in the heaviest quotations possible. Nice. God, you have any idea how many dates I've been on where they're like, ah, yes, an orc to conquer me.
You know, more people should ask you if you want them to conquer you.
Yes.
Switcheroo.
Sorry, what?
Switcheroo. Admittedly, I actually...
Wouldn't that be the equivalent of... Sorry, what? Keep going.
I actually don't generally like drinking that way.
Yo. Can you see Mona or no?
scene is.
You are the third person to ask. A little hard right now.
Gotcha. Never mind.
If I hear her and she makes herself known to me, I will let her know that you want to talk to her in the same way that the other two people who have said this exact same thing to.
Gotcha, mate. Gotcha.
Okay. You're saying you don't actually like that?
I don't like drinking like that.
What do you like drinking like?
I actually, generally speaking, we've been getting them in bags since they started doing it that way. It makes it a lot less personal.
That's actually the goal of that usually. It's actually very similar to people who eat like meat and vegetables, specifically meat. They want to separate themselves further away from the source so they don't have to think about the fact that they have to kill an animal. They're different than orcs who tend to raise animals and then eat them. Or they used to do that. Now it's a little harder in cities.
I'm not offended by the idea of doing things like that. And it is definitely a very intimate thing. I just feel embarrassed, I guess.
I understand.
Welcome back.
Hello. Just walking around again. Everyone gone over here? No, they're not.
Is there a limit how many tattoos you can have on your body, or is it as long as you have a portion of
Okay. I think it's probably the best spot because no one else is here, so that would probably be better right here. They're right there. The ones over there are members, so I'm not worried about them. They're actually pretty good.
Eyes.
And oh,
Would you be able to take over if I were to leave?
technically, yes. This is how. Actually, 3 people have been wanting to talk to you, but it's gas mask person. I forgot his name. This
Is it
the person you asked me.
with the crying one over there?
No, none of them are there. It's the man in the leather outfit with like a gas mask on.
The one with
said
the
there were
gas.
3.
Jaden, I think they said.
Jaden wants to talk to you. And
someone else.
So it was the group with the crying one. The one by the
yes,
tree.
Jaden yes, that he wanted to talk to you.
I didn't want to interrupt. It was rude.
It is. That's why I've been walking around them because I know they can handle it. There's quite a few people I trust there. But the snake person, the Lamia, I think their terminology. They wanted to thank you for opening their eyes to a new perspective. That is what they told me.
Oh. Well, that's good.
Oh, that's the one over there. The other one. She's right over here. If you want to talk to her.
You were seeking me out?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure you heard her already, but Jane probably wanted to talk to you later.
Oh.
That's really it.
Are they still crying?
Think so. Not sure what happened, but seemed to really fuck him up badly whatever happened. I'm just
I
concerned
did
for a
not know
friend.
they wanted my consort specifically.
Well, Jane did ask me out if I look for you, so I'm just looking out for
I will check
for a friend.
Of course.
Thanks.
It has stars. It also has like a little bit of like glowy nebula kind of look.
Just when I'm looking for, just when I'm done looking for, I notice the orb.
It has stars. Because it makes it like it's night.
I think. Actually,
It's a nightshade.
I had a conversation with someone here.
to have thicker skin. So like, say a dragonkin, usually they have thicker skin. Those work fine. Though that comes into consideration of the scale. And the scale making sure, because scales have a higher chance of infection, because they have those small points underneath.
I believe this is the highest point that you can comfortably climb to.
I could fly up there.
That's why I said comfortably climb
I could also
to, not
fly up there.
Yes, I know, you're flexing. I can't fly.
Unfortunately, even though I do think I can lift you, I don't think I could get a good grip on you as a bird.
No, I would have to wear like an apparatus with like a handle that you can hold on to, which will look quite ridiculous. I'm not gonna lie.
It would look pretty funny.
Yeah. Oh my god, I can finally actually relax a little bit. I hope you're having a good time. This is not what I wanted when I asked for you to go on a walk or a patrol with me.
I have personally enjoyed my time as a junior deputy.
Yes, I am glad, junior deputy. You will make a fine sheriff one day. God.
It is making me consider applying more.
Especially if I teach you to hold back. Because, to be fair, 99.9% of the job isn't fighting. It's talking to people, making sure that they are comfortable, that they know that you're there, they can go talk to you if something is going on. And if there is a situation, the purpose is to always de-escalate.
I don't like fighting.
If you can, then you have to do something.
But I am technically capable of it. I'm just not good at holding back.
It's okay. I can teach you, and if you apply, you can just do the other parts of the job until you're comfortable with the 1% of it. Technically, you've already been doing it. You're just not a part. Does it work if someone else is holding it, or is it just like coded to you?
It takes mana from outside, not from me.
Oh, that's interesting. That's actually very useful. Okay. Oh, it's so much nicer in here.
I like it. It's like a nightshade.
Wonder if there are any constellations.
I'm sure I could make some.
Actually, there's a little one right here, I think. Seems like a line. Oh. Are they random or are they in a pattern? Oh, no, it's actually not. It is a pattern. There's like a line appearing here. It almost looks like a Big Dipper. Whoever did this is, like, very good.
It's very helpful. Plus, it adds to my whimsy factor.
True. To be fair, you don't need help with that. It's like a passive bonus, what you already have in spades. What's funny is I'm actually not used to it being this sunny because the city I live in is raining all the time. Not all the time, but like 80% of the time.
Mm. Well, if you ever need a break, I can always let you borrow it. Or you can just stand with me. There is enough room.
I think it'll be more fun. I think it's more fun if I stand with you.
So you think it's fun then?
I thought I made that painfully clear. Hmm?
You seem to be paying close attention to something.
I'm just kind of relaxing, which is rare for me.
Oh.
Also, kind of half paying attention to their conversation. Not really even half, like quarter.
Maybe 3 pence.
Yeah. Mostly hearing tone if I hear like shouting or like someone saying something.
Or a stern. That's rude.
Yeah. Like right now, I believe he's a kobold. Right now, the kobold usually explains things, so they're most likely talking about something, like explaining something.
I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of hard to pay attention over the ocean.
The sound of the ocean is actually really nice. Very relaxing.
Always makes me kind of sleepy.
The sound of thunder and rain is usually what does that for me.
I'm a little scared of thunder, but only when it's loud.
It's okay. if anything, I'll help. I'll try. Punch the thunder.
Make sure to call you next time that there's thunder in my area.
I don't like that. To be fair, you can call me anyways, but you know what I mean. I might need to look into the swimsuit too.
Then you can
probably just be
swim.
wearing like swim trunks. Yes.
I think that's the global standard. At least for more masculine presenting.
Yes.
I used
Maybe I
to
can flare it
have
up with like
a full
design.
swimming suit. Like a long one piece.
Wait, did it reach your ankles or something? Did it flow?
More like.
Or was it like tight?
Just to my knees, and then just above my elbows. Full collarbone coverage, of course. Far too
Yes, you wouldn't want to scandalize and show your collarbone. What would the neighbors think?
No, it doesn't. It's a model problem. They're trying to fix it. Crispy's working really hard. He does have those tiny
Actually, I
glasses.
have a question for you.
Hmm.
How do you feel about silence?
I
Do you feel like you need to fill the air, or are you okay with just silence?
second one. I
You're
think
okay with just
can
silence?
be comforting.
Same. Yes, I actually really like silence.
There
I
are,
also like it.
awkward ones, but generally I can tell the difference.
Oh yeah. Yes. I personally really like when I'm comfortable enough with someone just to sit in silence.
Mm.
Versus like the phrase "you can cut the tension with a knife" exists for a reason.
Mm.
God, there are a lot of daisies. Just realized.
Mm. I think these are daisies. Not sure what the other ones are. I think the pink ones are at least some kind of wildflower. These, I'm not sure. Maybe snapdragons.
I don't know a lot about flowers though, so you would know better than me probably.
There's
I
a
do have a
whole
question though.
language of flowers.
I heard of this.
Mm.
I heard about this
It
mainly
was
because like
very
roses and love
important to
and yeah.
courting back in the day.
Mm.
That and handkerchiefs.
I need to feel like I need to brush up on that.
Mm.
What is your favorite flower?
Mm. That's a hard one. I'll text you it. I have to think on it. I like a lot of flowers.
I'll look forward to that.
Mm. Maybe you can pick one too. If
I would have to look at the language to figure out. I like some flowers. I just never really had a favorite. Like, you know, when like that one's mine.
Mm.
To be fair, I only tangentially knew about the language thing. But I might look up a flower and be like, that speaks to me, and then I'll pick that one.
Mm. I know there are a lot that have spoken to me over the years. I always like lilies. They're very pretty.
What do lilies mean?
It depends on the color.
Oh, so that's specific, huh?
Very specific. You could give someone an encoded message, but basically with flowers. Not a super
I'd be like
specifically wordy one, but you could definitely get a message across. Same with the color of wax seals. They could tell you what type of letter it was.
Is it like the way that our symbols are coded, where like purple means good, and then orange means caution, and then green means be careful, like no touchy. That's actually pretty. That makes sense. Good system.
If I remember right, I know at least black generally meant informing of some kind of tragedy. Like
that makes sense. It's black funeral. I'm assuming red was like urgent.
I think red was actually pretty standard.
Did green mean anything specific?
I don't remember. It's been so long. Admittedly, being alive for a couple hundred years, you tend to forget a few things.
That makes sense. You don't. I barely feel like I have enough room. Can't imagine how much you
How do you think I
experience.
feel? My head's smaller.
It's okay. You are very smart.
Thank you.
Yeah. Mm. Oh, one of them got out of the pool. See, they're T-posing for power.
Ooh, that water's cold. It's nice. I always forget. How long do you generally stay open?
Here until usually if there's a staff member here, it's still open. Probably. Let me check the clock. Usually a good more hour. So usually most people leave by then. Hello again.
Hello. Don't mind me, just walking around.
Very well.
Oh. Oh, that's new. That's new. That's a new scene for that. Goodness. That's a new one. Hi, Ari. Yeah, I got booted. I got booted. I got booted. I got booted my booty out. I got bootied. Look at this happy little boy. Look at this happy little smile. I had a great time. It's okay. It was so cute. I'm sorry, Wolf. I died. Umbrella time has been interrupted. Oh. The stuff, TM. How interesting. Pepper speed, yum! Pepper speed, yum! Yum! I'm a speedy little vampire! Wow, I'm so fast! Ah! These are vampire noises. Canon. Canon vampire noises. Nod, 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 nod. Nodders, nodders. What do you mean? Victor's already made Victor's already made them. Victor makes them all the time. Yes, I can't keep girl boss. Hi.
Welcome back. I have you know, I was holding the umbrella in my hand, and then he vanished, and all I could think of was, I don't feel good, Mr. Stark.
It makes me
Are
only.
you standing?
Yes. I was about to say.
I am so much bigger than you. Jesus
said
Christ.
I'm small.
It's okay. Small is good. Everything's good.
I,
You know,
I,
you
I
shouldn't
was
feel ashamed of your
short for
size.
a human, especially a man. I got called a woman again today.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh,
Hello again.
closer to the sun, up here. I'm soaked wet. Speaking with the tattoo artist and helmet.
What?
I was in the pool wearing my clothes. I'm wet.
Okay.
The person with the tail hand is a tattoo artist.
Oh, you're getting a tattoo?
Yes, if I'm gonna join MFF, I need to know, like, magic tattoos and...
Oh,
knowing,
you
like, what
shouldn't
is
worry about that.
recommended.
We have our own thing. You don't have to look outside for that.
Oh, okay. Let me interpret. Because, yeah, if something happened with my clothes when I shrink or resize, I don't want to have, like, a pin that could get lost. So having something that I can physically have is better. I keep tearing up my shoes. My boots.
Nice to meet you, by the way.
Yeah. I'm gonna go down to the beach.
What was your name?
R6.
R6.
Yeah.
Sorry
Too
about
much, just
bad
call me R.
pronouncing.
Just call me R if it's too much.
R.
Close enough.
R6.
Oh, nice. I was going to
My
ask.
name's not Arson.
Do
So
you
it's not the word
just
you're
have it on
told.
your suit? Or do you
That's
actually
easier
have
to
it?
remember. R6 doesn't like arson.
I do actually have a tattoo.
That's the worst thing I've been called.
Hey,
I guess I'll
It's
have
just people
to
need to know.
wait for the beach episode to find out where.
Ah, yes.
Oh god. I don't even know if I know anyone that can make swim trunks for me.
I feel like you could probably find someone in Severe or something. There are quite a few lizard people. Someone
I haven't met a
operates
single
on
one yet,
with
though.
scales.
I still love fucking Victor with the cannons.
Ah, the sun is so nice here.
The
Excellent
dichotomy,
ship
the
captain.
duality of man. You want the sun. They're in a parasol.
I like the sun.
Yeah, perfect.
It's very nice and warm, but it gives me a headache.
Yes.
And then I come back with a migraine. And then Ivanka's very mad at me. She doesn't like to
That
see
makes
me.
sense. That
If
wouldn't want
they
you to have
want
yourself.
to be tan, there is those
That's true.
strange...
I don't tan.
I never... Yeah, but there are just like sun boxes, like artificial sunlight, like...
UV.
So, is the word machine or machine?
Machine.
Machine.
Oh, okay. I need to... The
Do you have like
C
a?
letter to me is very weird in common. Like,
Do
sometimes you have
do
a
you have?
s- and then...
Do you have access to an apparatus that connects to the internet, like a phone?
Right. No, not yet. I only have a sending stone. I cannot afford what they call a subscription for a cell phone.
If you're able to
I don't
get a
make
job
enough
in some way,
gold.
if you're able to get a job in some way and get a phone, you can start looking up. If you don't know the pronunciation of a word, you can look it up, and it will tell you. It will be like speaking to you. It will say the word back to you.
Okay. Yeah, I need to make money. then buy a subscription. Because I need access to the interwebs.
You can also go to internet cafes.
Oh, okay. Wait, internet cafe? What are those?
An internet cafe is like a normal cafe, places you get coffee, but they offer free internet. And generally, internet cafes also have computers for you to use.
Oh,
that is true.
That's mighty generous.
Libraries generally have them for free.
Yes.
True.
You do have to deal with though lower
their
quality
library
because
cards are
there's
free.
not. Yes, you do have to deal with
The
lower
problem
quality
is
though
that I
because
need
of
a new card for every library in New City stuff. There's no universal library card.
that would actually be very good. God, I wish I was a universal library card. Can you imagine just walking into any library in a city like, yes, I have the universal library card.
I know at least a long time ago, a lot of librarians knew each other.
It's probably a smaller community.
Like
to be fair, the
regions
higher
will
you,
have like a card you could use, but once you leave the region, you need to buy a new one.
the higher you get in a profession, the more the closed
Twitch
the
Prime, you can
community is.
subscribe to your
Because there's less people,
favorite
and
streamer.
people actually do generally know each other on the higher echelons of like a profession. Yeah.
This second visit has been very productive. New faces. No seminar, but still.
The seminars aren't
One more
every week. Usually it's like opening up and then seminar, then opening up, then seminar, usually.
I'm gonna walk down instead of climbing down because of this cliff. I can see where that is.
I'm not normally awake during this time.
That makes sense. You are nocturnal. They're very nice. Just they have a hard time reading things.
I think that they're trying to learn.
Yes, which is actually what makes them a lot more palatable. When people don't try to learn, that's when they become infuriating.
Ignorance is okay, as long as you try to correct it.
Ignorance is not a sin. In of itself. No, we can go down to the little cafe spot in the clubhouse with the 2 chairs, so you don't have to hold the umbrella.
Sure.
Even though, don't get me wrong, this is nice. But I would prefer if you relax fully.
I guess I'll let you out of my personal bubble.
Thank you. It's quite kind of you.
I think this is the first time I've been here and not spent at least 40% as a bird.
You'll be here the first time. Hey, it's progress at least.
I think today is more like 10%, maybe 5%.
Do you still suffer under the sunlight effects when you're a bird? Okay. was wondering if the parasol has something to do with it outside of us talking. If you want to be a bird, I wouldn't mind. Well, to be fair, you don't. Can you talk as a bird?
I just don't,
Okay.
don't
If you want to
say
be a
it
bird,
very often. I try to not make it clear that I can talk. So I only do it when I
isn't
need to.
advantageous. It is advantageous for people not to know that.
Mm-hmm.
Because otherwise they would be like, oh, it's a bird, and then they just keep talking.
Ooh. Oh, what do you need? Nope. My internet's perfectly fine. We like to bird, that's it. We like to bird. We like to bird. We like to bird. I like being a bird. Can't help it. Just enjoy it. Bird up. Hi, Mal.
Okay, onward.
I like birds, plants, and fish. And now you know the tropes for most of my characters. Birds, plants, and fish. Bird, plant, fish, bird, plant, fish.
I'm just gonna assume Jaden's with Mona because I can't actually see her.
I don't think so. They might be alone. It doesn't look like they're talking.
So here's the catch-22 of this. They could be, she could be invisible talking to him. So then I would be interrupting a very private, emotional conversation. Or he could actually be alone, which means I'm actually helping him by going to talk to him about it.
Oh, I looped them.
But I could also be interrupting.
That is a
Oh no.
catch 122.
Uh-oh. Oh no.
Looks like they're having private conversation.
Ah,
Yeah,
Mona is
seems
there.
right,
I was
Mike.
right.
Oh. We just can't see her.
Yes. The woes of having a boss that's a spirit.
Alright, Mike. I got a question for you. I got a question for you, Mike. This sound rude.
Me?
Yeah. What are you?
Okay.
Don't ever seen anything
What?
like you before.
Oh, I'm a kobold.
Can't say I've ever met one.
Oh. I'm Kipspite.
Keeps fights. Name's Arzix. I'm a human.
Oh, nice to meet you, Arsik. I heard you're keen on rare, apparently, in this plane.
I've met a good couple. There's Charles. I think they're else. Human. I'm sorry. Yeah, probably.
Humans aren't so much rare.
Yeah.
They have a more secluded colonies.
Oh, okay. I was speaking with the pink hair and the one with the hood, and they mentioned like 8 active humans. Ion, Arsec.
Pink hair and a hood.
Nate.
No idea. Only one I know with the pink hair is Doc Val. That's really it. And Celine Val.
Yeah. So, if it was, did one of those two have butterfly wings?
Yeah, Celine. I saw her singing once at a place called Inkle Tavern. I think. No, wait, no.
Oh, yeah.
I saw her sing something. think I saw a recording of that somewhere. I think I posted it on somewhere. Share Dynamite. I was really drunk anyways. Yeah, I mean, humans are... Unless you go and meet Rug, you see a good lot of them.
Oh, okay. I heard they have a gym at the meat rack that I want to go to.
Hey, good luck with that. I've heard they're probably doing like some street fight tournament there. Wasn't part of it, but I fucking overslept. Shouldn't have had that job last night. That night. Yeah, fuck up, whatever. But yeah, interesting to meet you. No, can't say I have kobolds back where I'm from.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
Fair. Yeah, we're normally a lot shorter. I have a necklace that makes me taller.
Huh. Never knew
Because
that.
apparently Inkwell Tavern had a big bar. Being like, hello,
Yeah.
I wanna order something, can I have... and can you put it to the edge? So having this item makes me taller, so I can... Oh yes. Taller.
Understood.
But it keeps tearing my clothes. Like my boots. My boots.
Ouch.
Vincent told me they might try something to fix this.
I was gonna stand for a bit.
I will say, closest I can say I think I've seen of your likeness is
I
some
can
iconography.
speak to you eye to eye.
Like images of
I find that
soldiers
very
back
slightly
home
offensive.
called the Salamanders.
Oh.
Not really soldiers, Space Marine group.
It's okay, he can be slightly offensive to me.
Actual salamanders, never seen. Kobolds, no, but like the general, like, I guess, picture.
I guess in the
of, like,
future
I guess
I'll
these,
just
drop
fly
ahead.
up to your face.
Ah yes, taunt me with your
So-
ability to access the Z-axis.
Ain't been here for long,
That's
so
better
it's
than
like,
nothing,
come on,
though.
huh?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I just
still
find a
learning.
wizard
I've been
to
this
cast
realm for,
fly
like,
on me. Who will be laughing
less
then?
than about 3 months or so. Still learning a lot more.
Oh.
That would be an interesting sight.
This is my 8th day.
You know how terrified a lot of you will be
Oh,
flying orcs.
Oh, yeah.
It's a lot better than falling orcs.
I'm gonna say this.
True,
realm
that's just
is-
messy.
This realm's chaotic as hell, but in some
One way or another, it is.
That's for damn sure.
Yeah.
True.
When I heard about MSF, I wanted to
Depends
join
how
them because
large the drop
I'm a
is.
monster, so a lot of things are like, yeah.
Have you heard the song It's
avoid
Raining
Orlando
Men?
Saka, because apparently they have monster hunters.
It's
No,
basically
it's
that.
nothing like that. Some of the MFF actually go to Orlando Soccer. It's more of the
I appreciate
more
that.
giant rampaging
personally.
beast to deal with. That different
Actually,
monsters, I guess.
when I look up the history of that song, it's actually quite interesting.
Mm.
Yeah. I don't want to be mistaken for...
So, the two music
No, if
artists
someone does
that made that
they'd be
song
arrested, they'd probably
were
get arrested. If
bigger
it's in
women.
the deeper, if it's in the forest area,
They had
that's
very
technically
powerful voices,
my
but they were
jurisdiction
not
'cause I work
conventionally
as a-
attractive, at least according
as
to
a
at those
basic
times.
forest ranger.
So, whenever they
They'd
would
probably
sing
get
on
tranked
records, they would
they'd probably get
put
tranked
like a
up the arse
model
for that shit.
in front of them. Basically,
Noted,
the model
noted,
was singing, but it's their voice.
No, a club,
Oh.
I believe it's called.
That's
So they made a band together.
I ain't police.
Yeah, it was
That's
it was
different
really.
jurisdiction,
To be
no
fair,
more.
good story
Like
though,
a
because
forest
they
ranger.
sued the labels later on and
Or,
got the royalties and
basically wildlife
credited
preservation
for
group
singing
thing.
on the thing. But those two women actually were behind a lot of the big voices at the time, so they actually made a song
I'm
together.
trying
It's
to
actually
learn
one of
these
the few
different
times
adjectives that
where you
mean the
see
same
like
thing.
big women being
Rescue
unapologetically sexual.
ranger, a ranger, a hunter.
That's a very good story.
Well, let's shit like that, might.
I've always had the opposite problem.
A good elaborate vocabulary is good, especially when the common alphabet I'm having problem
underweight.
with one letter, which is C,
Yes.
that sometimes is
Yes.
sound S or K.
God,
Like, you say
My mother met
machine,
you.
but you say
She'd be like,
okay instead of okay.
You need to put meat on your bones.
Yeah, I can kinda get what you mean.
This is not proper.
I
I'm
believe there are some,
very
there's like a way
scrawny.
these rules with like, if it starts with the letter before the C, it means
I would use the term elegant, but yes.
but there are like
At least
27 letters.
stronger than I look.
Yeah. Common.
That is true.
Common we call it low Gothic.
Which is a nice plus.
Can be complex. Again, high Gothic's much more of a pitch to deal with.
I like Rena. She's a great bird.
Are you gonna join MFF or?
I think I'm just enjoying the moment.
Maybe. I don't know. I want to submit one.
I have
I'm more
more
curious
to
about.
Sponsor.
I guess visitor may member. Not sure if we can. If I have to take this out,
She's the definition of cool.
Some other time, because I think they
Cooler
hosted
than cool.
first hour of this place, and due to work and stuff, I am busy. It's a bitch to deal with. But what can you do?
Alrighty. That's fair.
I can actually
we'll
bring
see
that
what-
up with I can bring it up with the madame to see if they might actually
Thanks, Mike.
That will
they
be
might
great, actually.
accommodate people.
But yeah.
Because the seminar is like an hour long. And there's like 12 questions or less.
Kind of look like butterflies.
I don't
It's
know.
a lot of quote unquote
Or little light
common sense questions, but they need to verify before you get to become a member.
No clue, Mike. Just know that unfortunately I have to go at a different time. Schedules are a bitch. What can you do?
Exactly. But yes, I can produce cobalt oil. I do some alchemy, and I want to learn to become a rogue.
Hi. For me, I'm joining MFF mainly to, I guess, learn. Where I'm from, it's mostly humans and a lot of pro-human dogma, to say the least.
Oh.
Now that I'm here, I don't think I'm ever going home. Don't think I can. It's a long story. But might be better to learn about others and just adapt to this new world, new society.
One of my suppliers told me that all of their common sense went out the window when they joined this plane or became a part of it. Nothing that they know works in this plane. Creature that should be more hostile, creature with certain ability traits, certain etiquettes, and the list goes on.
It's a lot for me to get used to. A lot of what I thought was normal home is not here, and I can't adjust, but ego som tremmer. I'm trying my best.
I'm curious, is Mona still speaking with what was her name? Jasper?
I would imagine a
Yeah,
conversation like that will probably go on for a while.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I wouldn't
They
recommend
were
waiting.
crying when I walked past them.
Are you waiting to talk to either of them?
No, I just wanted to, like, not just say hi, but, like, talk a little bit.
I'm
Seems
sorry,
like
you're
a-
in the
I
unfortunate
think
situation.
some members goes to Line Fork tomorrow.
Yes. Usually.
I think I've seen Elise there and some other.
Yeah, Line Fork, I've been there and I've seen Jaden and some others go there. It's a nice enough tavern.
Except when it's raining.
Never heard of
like
it.
that.
Except, yeah, when it rains. Hopefully it rains let up. We'll see.
I heard a little bit about it. I haven't been there yet.
They have a gazebo, so I assume they can have performances there. But they have an indoor stage too.
My opinions on life works at the Nietzsche. It is nice enough. Sorry.
Other than that, then it's Inkwell on the weekend with
Yes, I've been there.
Will and Leif. Who was it?
Uh-oh. You may want to move. I think the flux is getting eyes.
The flux. The flux.
Better?
I didn't mean to do that. That was not me. Yes, better. Thanks.
Okay. Not that I'm offended. I'm just surprised.
But yeah, Inkwell. Yeah.
Slipped right
I'm
in.
glad you're not offended.
Locals. Locals.
I've sat on your lap
Place.
before.
What's important
That's
is
fair,
finding
yeah,
places that are safe
Mm.
and monsters. Most importantly.
To be fair,
and
there's a
anywhere.
size difference here where one is probably
From
more
what I
comfortable than the
know,
other.
most places are generally
I don't think
safe
you'd
enough for monsters.
squish me at least.
Not the same place.
That's true. You are
There's
quite
some
more
places
durable
like-
than you look.
Meat rackets. Well, it's a slum, so expect slum-like activity there. Safe for everyone to the same time, probably not safe to maybe go out in the wrong area. But then that gets into gang ethics, and that's a whole nother story, mate.
Yeah. But I need to avoid certain colors because I really like my green.
I don't know, I think it looks nice.
Oh, I remembered, by the way. For
I know.
wax seals.
My mask is green,
Green
and I can't...
generally meant a
Can't really take
friendly
it off.
message. And red is formal.
Do you have the asthma?
That's nice.
Asthma.
Cybernetics.
Green is
This is my
generally
face.
thought of as a friendly color.
It depends on where you're from. But yes.
Yeah, all of it. Face, lungs, eyes, mechanical parts. Plasteel. Tink tink.
It also kind of depends on the shade,
Long story.
I suppose.
Personally, I think green is
Only
pretty
you can
nice.
share it at your
though.
own pace.
I love a
Mm.
forest
Yes, Matthew.
green.
Nice.
Very pretty. Not my color personally, because then I just look like Christmas.
Red hair, green. Yeah, that would be quite a deal.
I remember. Helm had an idea. Aside of Beach Day, they did mention we could go on a restaurant. Like MFF, like diner with the members.
Are you talking about the maid cafe?
No.
That
Like
isn't all bad.
we go as a group to like a place to dine for dinner date.
That would be nice.
I believe they have a
I
restaurant
got
called a
my phone.
pizzeria.
Oops. Never been to one.
You never been to a pizzeria?
I had pizza before, never
really
been to a
heard of it.
pizzeria.
They're quite nice.
You won't like me admitting
Have to go one
Depending,
day.
obviously.
but I've never had pizza.
Oh my god.
Yay, I'm not alone.
Bring a bag and I'll make you. Bring a bag and I'll make you pizza.
I think you might be able
There's
to
a lot
make
of things I've never
more
had.
than
and that-
one thing
that
with
this
the
room
bag.
offers. Back home
Probably.
wasn't so
And
pleasant.
the gastro.
That people say.
They said
Say
pizza
what?
take a while to cook. A gastro, like it's like a grill. one place has like you provide them meat and they cook it and they use this oil that make it crispy.
Never heard of a place like that. Never been to an either, I guess.
Oh, okay. What other restaurant types are there?
We do, in fact.
Oh, sushi. What is the...
Okay,
Yes.
at least that I've had before from
What bag with
the
Kelly
onsen.
Straw? Good night, Dave.
And this one time at Orlando Soccer convenience store. The onsen was better, probably because it's fresh made, but it's... I'd say okay enough. Hard to taste things when you don't have a nose.
Fair.
Hard to smell things, so... And apparently you lose a lot of taste if you can't smell that well.
Oh, true. I believe some people hate some cheese that smell terrible, but they taste really good.
The smelly cheese tend to have a lot of those flavors.
I probably couldn't tell on the taste of those kind of cheeses. Quite a dead of them. Everything smells the same. Or something.
Twice thus far we gotten 3 snacks here, and I had turkey for the first time.
What's that?
It's an avian bird. I presume.
Turkey is a large bird.
Closest I've had to only large bird I ever had was one time I went hunting with a mocha and some others like in Daryl and Saya. Basically giant mouse hunting this giant boulder throwing bird called a kuyaku. Good meat. I'm guessing turkeys don't throw boulders. I think.
Although they are
Fair enough.
generally known as fairly aggressive. They have nothing on emus,
Gotcha.
though. There was a whole emu war.
Oh, a war. Who won?
The emus, actually.
Angry as Never heard of emu.
They're an Australian bird.
Heard of Australia
Which one?
before, so
The
I mentioned
big-
it. Never been to one.
The big continent or the little country? I believe Australia and
Austria is a country. Australia is a continent.
Oh, okay.
Never been to either.
Yeah, you know, both could be known as a plant. Yeah.
Planet Earth is very interesting with some of the places.
I love this spiral I've sent you all down.
Intriguing.
You must categorize every character into
Can't say I
plant,
ate much,
bird,
I
or
guess,
fish.
Bird meat before. I think the only one I really had was like kuyaku and putting that meat on a pizza. This person, this orc lady, I'm trying to remember her name, Rochelle. She made something called a barbecue chicken pizza. It was not bad. For the most part, though, kids ever eaten much bird. Most of the time, the birds you'd see are the doves for the nuns, for the more religious ceremonies, wasn't
I need to get better about not doing that. I do it myself. It works for a lot of my characters, but some of my characters that doesn't work for.
Cave dwellers.
I need to learn how to not do it.
Food back at home for me was either whatever scrap you could get at the
You know,
trade
bees are
markets back
in some places technically classified as a fish.
in the Navy.
They
Ship
classified
rations.
bees as
Those
fish
range from good
so
to
that
just,
they can protect them
messed up sense of taste.
as an endangered species. Because insects don't count as endangered species.
very interesting, not gonna lie.
Oh.
There's one food I did find on this. This
What
road
is
they did
the
walk through.
weirdest things you either hunted or eaten?
I must retire now.
Oh, see ya.
Okay.
That means the keys are in your car.
What? Say it again?
This means that you're in
Hey,
charge.
Jaden.
I gathered.
How you feeling, Mike?
Yes.
Oh, I thought I actually had a car.
Ooh.
Safe travels, Mona.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night, good day.
Hey, I had a message from Echo and Kisei. And from me too. We all here for you, mate. We're all here for you.
See, that's cute. They say that
Hey, you're a good
they're
friend.
gonna be there for somebody if they need it.
And
That's
you
generally
know,
what people say when they're
come Wednesday if
closer
you're
to
out
the
there
ship where
or
they want to
Friday.
be.
Be fun to go on go search for
Actually,
the
one
folks I'll
second.
meet you. Aye.
That fella also has an animated clothwear.
Watch out for the stairs.
How did you do it?
Yeah, that was weird. Hey, Jim.
Dum, dum, dum,
Hard of time.
He asked about the weirdest or worst ever eaten or hunted.
Yeah.
Hunted, it'd have to be the kuyaku. I've seen a bird throw rocks. Or an England, at least.
I know that you can't afford it, but I could probably just get you one. If you want, you can go suit shopping.
Weirdest thing I've eaten. Well, the worst thing I've ever eaten. It's not that good, to be honest. The bird's good, but the worst thing I've eaten is not that good. It's called corpse starch. Worst thing I've ever eaten.
Corpse starch. Oh.
As bad as it sounds. It's made of exactly what I think it's made out
Figure out
of.
how to unfuck things.
Take all the time you need.
Aye. Copy the best, mate.
Well, then there were 4.
Yes,
Aye.
and then there were 4.
Yes.
Probably
Understand now.
fairly soon.
My ass said did not raise a quitter,
There what?
but I could go soon.
Probably fairly soon 3.
Yep.
I am in charge, so I do have to wait for everyone to leave.
Fair enough.
How
Or
about we
until
do one round of the weirdest hunted or eaten? And that will be my last question for today. Before next time. You next.
Hunted.
If we go counterclockwise. I mean clockwise.
Yeah. I told you, mine. The corpse starch is the worst thing I've ever eaten. Ugh.
I had, I don't know the name of it, but there's this fey creature. Apparently their meat is delectable, but it caused some weird side effects. So probably that. I think it's your turn, Tim. If you don't want to answer, that's fine too.
I don't eat a lot of weird things, honestly.
That's fair.
That's why the question is very general, because it could be fruit, it could be anything that is just the weirdest. It doesn't need to be an animal. It could be a vegetable, it could be a fruit, berry,
Maybe
a dish.
dragon fruit.
Oh, you also had dragon fruit. Someone
Never
hasn't
heard of
heard
that
of
thing.
it before, I was surprised.
Never had it. What is it?
Dragon fruit.
It's an exotic fruit.
Buddy, back home the concept of fruit was exotic.
One of the people who raised her was a tree.
Reserved for the elites.
She's a plant.
Or you get the synthetic
Makes
stuff.
sense.
Oh.
Okay. I think the weirdest I ever hunted was a ginormous centipede because it was massive. But I think the weirdest thing I eaten is probably puffer fish soup because I was expecting a different texture. There's something called puffer.
That's fair. If you're expecting one thing to another, it can actually, like, weird you out a bit.
Mm-hmm. Very strange. Because fish are usually very specific texturing when you eat it raw or cooked. But when I was eating the puffer fish, it was like... What?
Never had puffer fish.
Make sure if you ever do eat it, you get it from a reputable chef. It can very easily
You need a
be.
license to actually cook it. That's how dangerous it is.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
It's one of those things where you have to prepare them in a certain way, otherwise you kill a person.
Very quickly.
Reminds me of some of the drinks back at home. Gotta make sure the guy knows what chemicals are mixed in. Or next thing you know, it melts through your stomach.
I'm very thankful. I'm not affected by most of those things. It has to be magical, I guess.
Yeah, I think turkeys and ostriches. I haven't heard of the emu one, but ostriches kind of taste very similar to the turkey today.
Have you had crocodile? Or alligator?
Actually, yes. It's very gamey.
What's that?
Gamey.
It's a large
That's an animal.
large lizard type animal, but they can grow to the size of you're standing right here to that bench over there.
Gotcha.
They're also listed for crocodiles
flatter
or
and they have
alligator
long
species,
jaws.
which is interesting.
Buckles of fish,
Very
yeah, that's
powerful.
true.
They tend to lurk in water where they
Buckle.
will ambush.
Sadly, we will not have D&D tomorrow, by the way.
You know, drag you into
Gotcha.
the water and then spin you.
I apologize. Some of the party members need a rest day.
I will say one thing about food, like food and stuff, so it makes kind of sense when I'm asking what stuff. Where I'm from, there ain't really much nature at all. It's all in entire things been turned
you
to
do it,
industry.
correct?
Then
Yeah, Sharps is made of wood.
was on a spaceship.
It's a plant.
So nature
Makes
kind
sense.
of wasn't seen much at all.
We're discussing how so I made a joke that you can categorize many of my characters' tropes by bird, fish, or plant. Because I have I have a lot of bird characters, a lot of fish characters, and a lot of plant characters.
I was like when I was asking.
However,
about
the chat has turned it on its head. Now they're trying to figure out all of my characters if they are a bird, plant, or fish, and it's really funny.
Instead of a slayer,
that's a
slayer. Yeah.
I noticed.
Yeah.
I hope you're feeling all right. I know sometimes when you have characters go through stuff like that, you can need a little bit of aftercare.
You might get punched. If you say it's
Make sure you drink some water.
Yep.
I don't think it was at the seminar, but it's basically common sense to verify.
Still make sure you drink
group
some
culture
water.
too.
Clean out your
Because
headset.
Between friends, you can have some friendly banter. But if you're strangers and
Excuse
you
me?
do similar,
Gotcha.
it will be taking the wrong way.
I'm sorry, I'm nasty. I'm a nasty boy.
That's why I was asking last time. The lady with the lynx ears, the very fluffy one with the big rump.
Sorry.
Because they joked about the beep 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 And I was like, how can I call you truck?
That's not something you should say to someone.
Not
Exactly,
even ask what the hell you're talking about.
He's probably talking
Yeah,
about
large,
V.
tabaxi-looking lady. Very large.
Yeah.
Tabaxi? What's that?
Cat person.
Feline humanoid.
I think the name was. I think they're talking about V. They seem nice.
Yes.
Ella.
They are nice.
I will apologize for nerves. I'm nervous of them.
She playfully bumped me. It was fun. Because I understood they were doing it playfully, and not just.
You know this stuff. You know this talking just reminded me of something. Still kind of a foreigner to this realm. And that's all I told I guess.
Still good to learn as much as possible by communicating.
There's always more you can learn. That's the nice thing.
Aye. And that's why I've joined up with MFF. That'll probably help me learn more.
Maybe.
Yeah. Same reason I joined up with Aegis.
I've heard of them before. Peacekeeping
Smoke is
group,
part
right?
of the group. Something like that. Humanitarian group to peacekeeping, something like that. Some people call the Heroes Organization or something. I don't know. I mean, job's a job.
Doesn't sound very hero-like.
And you've met Mocha before. She's part of Aegis.
Oh.
Guess we'll head out now.
Scooped.
Palm scooped. Hello. I've been captured. Quite embarrassing for an orc.
I'm just too fast.
That's actually accurate. How do you feel about like physical touch, like a hug or that?
As long as it's someone I'm comfortable with.
Am I?
You are in my personal comfort zone.
Yeah, it's better not to assume.
I know. But
Yeah.
yes.
Okay. Alright. It was very nice talking to you. Did I give you a hug? I just asked that. Thank you. I think they actually, they teleported out. Or took a boat out. I'll walk you to the boat, even though you can fly.
Of course. Just like last time.
Yes. It's rude otherwise.
Maybe we can see about planning a meetup sometime later this week. I will want to hear about what you think. You're getting closer to the juicier chapters.
Yes. Oh, maybe we can talk over it after I like make you a blood meal of some kind. I don't know, blood pizza. Blood
We are
burgers.
supposed to get a
Blood
shipment
pie.
soon.
I look forward to it.
Only a fortunate part about flying.
Yeah.
See you soon.
You have to do it under the sun. See you soon.
bird.
Oh yeah, by the way, Wolf Brother.
Bird.
For context and the whole law shit with Arzix. He's a guy from 40K, that's all you need to know.
Yeah, oh, you told me that.
That's fair.
Last time.
Yeah. So yeah. This guy straight up.
Ari,
is a soldier
I have
from
news.
40K, and he's from a high.
The models are uploaded if you want to come see them.
That place is shit.
Wink. I'll end
His
stream
whole life was pretty shitty.
before, obviously.
But yeah, I genuinely am glad we had someone who played an elf arrive today because I wanted to do the bit with the knife ears so badly. Just each
Nerd.
character, like.
Yes.
Because that
Because
was
I-
definitely the culture shock that I wanted to incorporate as earlier as possible sessions.
Now, Wolf, the models are all done and uploaded.
Yes.
If I end stream, I can show you them to you. With my full body still on.
My cannabis is pretty busted.
That would be great.
Because I have 30 minutes before I have to go to bed.
Yes.
I'm gonna end my stream over there.
Everyone get to do what they wanted today, or...
Chat? It's time. It's time. The time of ending. Who would you like to raid? It's always me with my secrets. I have to keep my secrets from you. Secrets. Just put it in the put it in the Discord. I'd love to hear your categorizations. Maybe we can make a categorization journal. Anybody to raid? Anybody have ideas? If not, I'm just gonna end. The bird, plant, fish, Venn diagram. Yes, exactly. Ribbon heart, bird, fish, plant, Venn diagram, ribbon diagram. Well, I think I'm just gonna end. Not because I don't want to raid Hamsky, but just because Uzu. Well, that's exciting. Yeah, we'll get Uzu. We can get Uzu. Give me your name. Give me her name. I think Uzu. Yuzu. You know how I love my girl. Anyone have her full username for me so I can put it in? I gotta end. Uzumia, thank you. Okay. As always, thank you for coming. Thank you for staying. I hope you guys had a wonderful time today. I will see you guys at least on Wednesday. Probably. I don't know about tomorrow. We'll see. But other than that, I hope you guys have a good night. Bye, Cabos. Have fun with Uzu.